Welcome back to Enter the Kitchen. Now I'm with the lovely Talat and we are preparing an authentic Lucknow Biriyani, and Talat is about to reveal all of her secrets, right?
That's true.
Super.
We start with the chicken. We
start with
marinate
the
the chicken first.
Okay.
We marinate it.
And what goes into the chicken, Talat?
Some of the stuff there.
Okay.
Can you pass me the salt?
For sure.
We started by adding all the masalas for the chicken
So now
marinade.
This is not one full chicken.
Okay.
I've taken around half a chicken.
Okay. Salt.
Put in the masalas.
Masalas.
Which
Okay.
is red chili. No.
Red chili powder.
Spoon.
Which one? Okay. Turmeric?
Yeah, turmeric. And the coriander powder.
Okay.
Yeah. This is coriander powder.
Okay.
That is zira powder. Green chilies. Just add them. Fried onions.
Fried onions. Oh, this comes in here. I thought this was just a garnish.
This is fried onions.
Okay.
Basically onions sliced and deep fried.
Okay.
And you have to fry it for quite some time to get the color.
Okay.
But we never overcook it because the color changes and then it's like burnt. So the color has to be proper. We just add these in.
Beautiful golden.
Yeah, beautiful golden brown. And this comes in for the rich cooking, biryani and for kormas.
I've always seen this sort of topping off biryani.
Yeah, we'll do that in the end
Okay.
for the
As a
biryani.
garnish. Yes. Super.
I need
Cardamom?
no ginger garlic paste. Thank you. Curds. Now there's another thing in Lucknow Biriyani. We do not add tomatoes.
No tomatoes.
Yeah. In India there are many types of biryanis,
Oh,
but in Lucknow Biryani definitely no tomatoes.
Okay.
So we need to put this in,
That's
some
a
good amount.
staple of other
Yeah.
biryani preparations,
Exactly.
right? When you're
So
making-
when you do not add tomatoes, you add more of curds.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
And a little bit of mace.
Oh, my favorite ingredient.
really?
So now you're finally going to show me how to cook with mace.
You just crush it a little. Add
So
it.
curious about this. Yeah, it's very aromatic. Wow.
These are the secrets of India. Now is the time to mix.
Okay.
And believe me, use your hands. It's the best.
Might I help you?
It's okay.
When you touch your food, you really get involved with it,
Exactly, yes.
right? You really impart your love.
And you could actually marinate this a couple of hours, maybe even 4 hours earlier. And the taste will be different.
Oh gosh, it already smells incredible.
Yes. And imagine when you marinate and keep it for some hours, it will
Yeah.
be perfect.
So most of the biryani process is in the pre-preparation.
Yeah, actually. And the masalas, the freshness of the masalas, that gives it
Okay.
the perfect taste. Okay. Start with the cooking now.
So now we're frying up the chicken, are we?
Yeah, we're actually cooking it.
Okay.
Cooking it. Some oil.
Some oil.
Soon it was time to add the garam masala to the oil.
So this is garam masala from scratch.
Yes, and this is whole spices. We have not
exciting.
powdered it.
Okay.
So
So
we're going to add it whole.
bay leaf.
Bay leaf.
Garam masala is a pungent blend of spices and is popular in both North and South Indian cuisine.
Simultaneously.
Cinnamon. I have to be quick and on my feet,
Oh yes.
Cardamom.
However, the particular spices used in the garam masala blend vary from region to region.
Little cloves. This spice fascinates me. This big
Yeah.
black.
This is black cardamom.
Wow, that's quite a crackle. Careful, careful.
And we add in the chicken.
Cooking is dangerous business. Wow.
You can lower the heat if you feel it's fluttering too much.
Okay, so you've got to sort of stand clear.
Oh yes, that's how we learn.
You learn through injury in the kitchen. So when do you traditionally eat the Lucknowi biryani? What sorts of occasions?
On festivals, definitely. Both are Eids.
Okay.
Biryani is a must in every house. And generally, when we are in a happy mood, get-togethers, biryani. Oh yes, biryani all the way.
So biryani and happiness.
We could have many dishes together, but biryani in the end is a must. And people look forward to biryani.
You can smell the onions cooking. You can smell all the spices and aromas coming together.
We partially cover it.
Okay.
And just wait for the moisture to come out.
Okay.
And the oil comes on top. Chicken gets partially cooked. And partially it will get cooked when we put it on dum with the rice.
Ah, okay. So we only partially cook it now, and then we put it in the dum.
While the chicken was cooking, we started on the rice.
This is water for the rice.
Okay.
We have to parboil the rice, not fully cook it. And then on the dum, both the things get cooked together. This is basmati rice.
Okay.
We've soaked it before.
And we're just
We
parboiling.
have to soak it minimum for half an hour.
Okay.
You could even go up to an hour. But without soaking, you do not add directly. Otherwise, the rice doesn't come out good.
Okay.
Sometimes when your chicken or your mutton, whatever biryani we are making, the masala could be very good. But if you mess up the rice, the biryani is
And you're
failure.
done.
Yes.
And the whole family is angry. Dash of salt.
It's not actually a dash because we are going to drain this water.
Okay.
So you have to add enough salt for it to, retain later.
Many dashes of salt.
So, you can say that. We'll add a little Shah Zira in this. This is not the normal Zira. This is Shah Zira.
Shazira.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the difference?
It has again a different aroma. Just add it.
Talat also added star anise to the boiling water.
Now we wait for it to boil. It's almost getting done.
Talat, do you know how hungry this makes me? Oh gosh.
I'm glad. Thank you.
It's a little tangy because of the curd in it. Tasting good. Okay, so our water is boiling.
Water is boiling. Time to add the rice.
All right.
Stir it very lightly. We don't want to break the rice. At this point, we should not leave the rice
Okay.
because we
have to give it
keep
your
checking. Yeah, if it
total
overcooks,
attention.
we mess it up.
It's like a baby. You can't take your eyes off it.
Yes. You just check it. The grains. This is the difficult part. It can
So-
be very hot.
Should it crumble or should it be?
No, actually, you just break in. Can you hold this? And just break in with your nail, and you feel that there is
Still-
something is still left.
It's like al dente with pasta.
Yes, al dente.
The-
Yes, correct. So
the,
that is how
Italian-
your biryani rice should be.
Okay.
For the chicken, in the end, you just add line.
Okay. Need me to stir?
Yes, please.
Sure. Love to.
And a few drops in the rice as well.
Okay, for good measure.
Yeah, just give it a nice stir and switch it off.
Okay. One good hearty stir, switch her off.
Yeah. Could you cover it?
Yes.
With the chicken done, it was time for a touch of green.
Coriander leaves.
Coriander for garnish.
You can just add it at the end. And some mint leaves.
Ah.
Not too much. Some pudina as well.
Some mint.
Yeah.
Okay.
And once the biryani is on dum, everything gets incorporated very well.
Okay. Fantastic. So now what do we start with?
Now we've strained our rice, as you can see.
Looks
This is-
beautiful.
yeah, we've strained it.
Okay.
And now we arrange the biryani.
So this is where the layering comes into play.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. This is your first layer where you add the
Chicken.
yeah.
Now this is what distinguishes Lucknowi biryani.
Not really. The layering part is a part of biryani everywhere.
Okay.
The difference comes in the masalas and maybe even in serving. Some people like to mix the whole thing and then serve.
Okay.
And some people do it even, they do it in layers when they are serving.
Okay.
So maybe the difference comes even there. We add in the rice. And the rice needs some space because, it will fluff up.
And it'll absorb all the masalas and all the fragrances.
You do it with very great care. Keeping in mind that you don't want to break the rice. It's very vulnerable here. You're hungry already.
I'm so hungry, Talat. Gosh, this is the toughest thing, to have to look at food and know that you can't eat it yet.
Cooking is my hobby.
Yeah?
Yes.
Where did you learn to make this biryani yourself?
From my mother actually.
Yeah?
Yes. My mother was a great cook. So I'm glad the genes passed on. Yeah, I think this is fine.
Okay.
And now we just do the garnishing on top before we put it on dum.
Okay.
This, as you know, is saffron soaked in milk.
Okay.
This will give color as well as flavor to your biryani.
This seems so reminiscent of like something they would eat in the Mughal Empire.
Oh, yes.
Saffron, every exotic spice imaginable.
I'm glad we know their secrets. If you want, you can add in a little moong color. This is food color, which I have just soaked in water.
And finally, the finishing touches. Talat included about 2 to 3 drops of kheer with the food coloring.
Just some garnishing.
Some coriander.
Some coriander. And last but not the least, the fries.
Fine. I can eat these like potato chips as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My daughter likes that as well.
And now comes the
Dum part.
dum part. So what does this entail?
Dum means cooking in its own on dim fire
Okay.
and slow.
Okay.
In olden days, dum even meant, under the earth for maybe 2 days.
Wow.
For different dishes, it was different. So we add on dum. Just get a nice clean towel. And put the lid.
This is to trap in the flavor. And
This is to trap in the
aromas?
flavor and plus to retain the moisture. Otherwise, the grains on top can, get dry, which we don't want.
Okay.
So this will retain the moisture.
This is like a modern day dum. Now, how long would you normally let it cook on the
At least
flame?
20 minutes.
20
At least 20 minutes. Or till the neighbors come and say, what's cooking?
Are we invited for lunch? All right, then. So I suppose
Let's
you
wait
and
and
I.
watch.
So wait and watch. Maybe take an AC break. What do you say?
Yes, why not?
Up next, aromatic, incredible Lucknowi biryani.